Hey, I'm Carlene with DJ Make Canada. I'm here with Emoh from What's So Not, right after his belt set.
Yeah.
First of all, congrats.
Thank you.
You absolutely killed it.
I'm just glad that I finally got into Canada.
Yeah. Did Harley have some issues? Is that why he wasn't able to join you?
Harley doesn't usually tour with me. Yeah, we've only done one tour together way back in Australia. And ever since he did his Flume album and he's had to tour for that so much, it's always just been me as the DJ representative for the group.
Yeah. And how was it up there? Did you feel the Toronto vibes?
It was so good. I wasn't sure what to expect over here. I was thinking maybe it's similar to the US, maybe it's not. But they just really enjoyed themselves and just kept cheering and, at random intervals in the set. So it was really comforting to hear that.
And you just got off the Mothership tour.
Yeah.
How was it?
Oh, that was so good. A lot of late nights. Sonny doesn't really sleep much.
Yeah.
But yeah, we did like a full month of touring for that, and I did some headline shows in America as well. And then I flew back to Australia and did, I think it was like 10 shows in 10 days.
Yeah.
And then flew back here to do the Mad Decent Block Parties, Hard Summer, and finish off the Mothership tour.
And today marks the beginning of your Canadian tour, correct?
Yeah. I couldn't get out here the first couple of times. It was just some issues like back-end stuff, and I'm just so excited to finally be here. There was a bit of heat sort of backlash when we didn't come, and I felt so bad, but we couldn't really do anything about it. And it was kind of a good sign though, because it meant there was demand over here.
Yeah.
And yeah, all the promoters have been saying that they're so excited about the shows and there's so much talk about them, and a lot of them are already sold out. So I'm really excited to be here and really excited to do this run over in Canada.
And you made a post the other day about Burning Man.
Yeah.
Are you going to be there? What's the deal with that?
Sonny and all his crew are going, and we've been throwing around some wild ideas, like going there and shooting a music video, or just going there and hanging out. But I don't know. We'll see what happens.
Yeah. How did you and Harley come to form What's So Not? What's the history behind that?
We just lived really close by, back in Australia. We were only a couple of suburbs away, and he heard me DJing at a club one night, and he was just a bedroom producer at the time, and he hit me up on MySpace actually, and was just like, hey man, do you want to start working on some stuff together? I'd love to get into the industry more. And I was like, well, I'd love to write some music myself, so that sounds great. So we sort of filled the gap for each other in that sense, and brought each other into the two worlds, and we've just been building it ever since.
And you guys really complement each other nicely. Your sounds, they blend together. It works well.
Yeah. It's worked so well. I mean, we fight like brothers, and always like, no, it's got to be like this, it's got to be like this, and eventually we find this middle ground, which is essentially what the sound of What's So Not is.
Yeah. Do you ever find when you guys are producing together that you have to pull back a little so it's not too flumey or not too...
It's this like...
Yeah.
But then we get the result and we're like, okay, yes, it's great, awesome, we got it.
And if you were to compare your sound as far as to other artists, who are some main influences for What's So Not?
I mean, people like Rusty, John Hopkins, Jackson's Computer Band, all these guys just doing so much amazing stuff, and we're really influenced and excited by it all. Yeah.
Any kind of upcoming producers that you guys are especially kind of keeping your eye on?
There's this guy in Australia called Justajan.
Okay.
He's really cool. This guy, I think it's a group of guys called Losco.
And last question, if you could have your dream set, so you got to choose a festival or the location, the venue, other artists that would be there with you, what would that look like?
I have no idea. I was talking to Sonny actually. He just went to Russia. He said it was one of the wildest shows he's ever done. It was like 80,000 people on this mountain, and the stage with flames coming out everywhere. Yeah, it just sounded like the most epic, like it looked like something out of the Lord of the Rings, but like a DJ set. Something like that would be wild, and I just have all my buddies play, which is slowly growing to a large amount. I mean, the first place I played over this side of the world was the Holy Ship. Yeah, it's such a unique experience because it's almost like going back, decades when there was no internet, because they only have satellite internet and it's $300 a day. So for one once in an artist's life, you're not constantly on Instagram and Twitter and checking your emails and like talking to management. You're just hanging out.
Yeah.
And it was, you know, every single artist on that boat would just be in this artist common room. There's turntables set up there, like Claude von Strauss going back to back with like my agent calendar, and then, you know, Flostradamus are jumping in and Bauer. You know what I mean? It's just, and that was such a great experience and such a great way to be initiated into this whole culture over here.
Well, thank you very much.
No problem.
It was great
Thank
to talk to you. DJ Make Canada.